Good morning, Georgia. Good morning, Taiwan and Hong Kong and all you folks in between. The story of Jesus' third temptation is so fascinating to me. The devil takes Jesus up into a very high mountain and shows him all that Jesus had made and the glory of it. That was before the man on the moon, of course. But there was apparently a lot of gold available then, because when Solomon built the temple, he overlaid the house, the beams, the posts, and the walls, and even the doors with gold. That had to be quite a house. Satan says to him, to Jesus, all these things will I give you if you'll just fall down and worship me. Now the first amazing thing about this is that Satan gives up. He quit saying to Jesus, if thou be the Son of God. I guess Satan finally decides who Jesus is. The Son was first used as a voice from heaven when Jesus came out of the baptismal waters. The second major thing about this, astounding thing to me, is that Jesus rebukes the devil with the same phrase. He says, it is written again. So what's so important about that, you say? Well, I just have to tell you, Jesus is quoting Samuel this time. He knows the Old Testament scriptures. And so to me, I would be very afraid to argue with any verse that's all the way from Genesis to Malachi. Then the third outstanding phenom about this is Jesus raises the stakes on Satan. He says, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shall you serve. Well, we all know about worship, but what about this service thing? That's very different from going to church, I think. How do you serve God? Isn't that a great question? Well, imagine that you're at the best restaurant in town for dinner. What do you expect after you sit? Well, the signal for the waiter to come over is to put a napkin in your lap, and then he comes to take your drink order, find out what you want, hustle off to get it, come back to take an entree and side, suggest maybe a dessert. But then, how do you serve God like that? He's serving you. How do you serve God like that? Jesus says it best in John 12:26. If any man serve me, let him follow me. Where I am, there shall my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor. A God-honored life is an easy life, folks. How's God honored you lately? Well, I suggest you start with being where Jesus is, being where he is on every issue, every challenge in your life. Following him is an easy life. Being where he is, that's the abundant life. Well, you say, how can I find the abundant life today? Well, I'd like to help you. Make a comment or ask a question. I answer them all. Thank you for listening to my heart today. If it blessed you, click the like button below. And feel free to subscribe to the channel, please. See you again soon.